she's known for wearing like very little clothing, and and I think it's assumed that most people that are watching is because she's a pretty girl that doesn't wear a lot of clothes. Is that right, Dan?
Everything I've ever seen of her, she doesn't actually wear that revealing clothes. It's not like the ones that just wear like bikini tops or stuff like that.
She wears. I mean, I've seen cleavage,
she's
low
a very attractive
shorts.
girl, and yes, she dresses in a relatively revealing way. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
And I mean, just doing a Google search, it's not that bad.
Let me see.
Yeah,
It's just showing some cleavage.
Well, there's some. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, look,
It's
I'm not.
It's not that revealing.
It's not even like anything.
I mean, if I saw someone like that on the street, I wouldn't be like.
You wouldn't think about it twice.
Oh, I'd think about it more than twice.
Do you?
No, I'm kidding. No laughter, huh? Damn. Oof, sweating in here. Okay.
You wouldn't even look at her, right?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Well, at any rate, I think, but there is a term that people have, and I'm not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing. I'm only trying to explain the perspective of the people who dislike her. They call her a titty streamer. And I guess she's done stuff where, like, she flips up her skirt, shows her thong. I don't know, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to blame the girl for being attractive and being on Twitch, okay? But what happened was that first PETA tweeted out this video calling on Twitch to take a stand for cats and remove Alinity from Twitch immediately. She is using the platform to post animal abuse, which sends a dangerous message to anyone watching her videos. Cats are not props to abuse for views. Well, let's watch the clip. What do we got here?
Milo.
Let me turn it up. Let me full screen it. So, I mean, yeah. What do you think about her outfit here? I mean, I would see people wearing that every day. But yeah, I mean, it's just a little something for the kids.
Obviously,
it increases her views.
It increases views.
Yeah.
Not my taste, but obviously a lot of women do dress like that too. So
yeah, who aren't actually who are just walking down the street.
Right.
Which also incidentally increases the views, but they don't, Anyway, the cat walks up.
I don't full screen it, please.
The Twitter is fucked, dude. I don't know what to say because every time I full screen it, it breaks.
Huh.
It's been doing this for a while. Okay, I just can't touch it.
Milo.
So the cat walks in the way. She scoops it up and throws it behind her.
Milo.
And so,
I mean, I never had a cat with Shredder. I would never do that, but
no.
I know that cats are different, right?
Cats are very nimble. I don't know if there's something behind her too. Maybe there's a bed, but I mean, clearly, I don't know. I guess I'm not that offended by it. I've had cats before. They're you can fucking throw the hell out of cats.
Yeah, I've had cats all my life. I don't find this to really be that reprehensible. It's not that
I wouldn't
big a deal.
really think about it twice if I saw.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, so
I think the cat's fine.
PETA cherry-picked it, and now I guess people already hate her because she got in some beef with PewDiePie, where she claimed one of his videos. He did like an eye-tracking video where you can track where the pupils are looking, and he was looking at Twitch girls, and he kept looking at her tits. He couldn't help himself, whatever. That was the whole plot of the video. And then I guess she got upset because of something he said, and she said, I'm going to claim his video.
I believe she was upset because he referred to her as a Twitch thought.
Yeah.
Which is the other term.
Which I suppose is pretty derogatory. It's like calling her a slut.
I mean, thought is that hoe over there, so it's just calling her a hoe, basically.
Yeah. And so she got upset and claimed his video, which is wrong, obviously. Like, I mean, I don't fuck with...
Well, you don't do that out of spite.
Yeah, and I don't fuck, first of all, with... You know what's funny? Her admitting that is the crazy thing about copyright laws is that you have to be able to prove that it was made in bad faith. So her admitting that on camera is like the impossible proof that she did it in bad faith. So it seems like she's got an anger problem or something. This girl is like, I don't know. To go out of your way and claim PewDiePie's video is just it's so stupid, so immature. And throwing the cat, she's obviously just really immature. You know, I don't know.
But the thing is, like, it doesn't sound like what he did was that offensive. So just go with it. If I was her.
Yeah, embrace
and-
it.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody called you a hoe,
If I dressed like that, I'm not calling her a hoe, but I would at least understand where,
certainly not the first time.
you know, I can understand it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, when you dress like it, you kind of ask for that attention, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's why I don't like dressing like that.
Fair enough.
I don't like getting that attention.
And so, I mean, she could have said, "Hey, fuck you, dude," you know, pig or whatever. But
Right.
claiming his video, well, that's just illegal and a big no-no where I come from. So that's why people hate her. So then PETA cherry-picked this, and now all the kids on the internet are saying, you know, we got to ban Alinity because of animal abuse. And I don't know, I don't find it that offensive. I'm sorry. I know people are
Yeah.
going to hate, people are not going to like hearing me say that because the hive mind wants to burn her alive for animal cruelty. But guys, you're siding with PETA, okay? PETA is basically saying, sure, I'll take that cat and euthanize it. People are calling Animal Protective Services. Literally, she has a bunch of tweets, which I'll read later. People were calling Animal Protective Services to come inspect her home and make sure she wasn't abusing her animals.
She's not abusing.
Well, basically, you really think that this cat, you're looking out for the interest of this cat? You think this cat's going to be happier in a pound or being euthanized instead of a home with her? I mean, just because she tossed it behind her doesn't mean she doesn't love and take care of the cat. That cat's going to be fucked if it gets if it gets taken to the pound, you know? So, as usual, the kids take it too far. I don't know. I'm not offended by this. Now, what another video that someone pulled, and Dan, you kind of spoke more to this one. Here she is giving vodka to her cat, and I guess.
Vodka.
Well, here let's watch and then comment on it.
Vodka kiss.
Can you not play copyrighted music? What is with these people on Twitch? Well, how?
They don't care about the VODs, so
Oh
they
my
just
God.
go for it.
Well, I don't need sound, do I?
Not really.
Twitch is such a nightmare. Everything about Twitch is a nightmare. I wouldn't go on that website. I'll just tell all you guys I
I
won't go on
thought
that
the
website.
YouTube had a lot of drama, but I'm now learning that Twitch is
Dude,
like
Twitch is way more toxic.
drama city.
Dude, Twitch is so toxic and crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody listens to fucking copyrighted music. So I got to mute it, which sucks. But she goes for the cat. She has vodka in her mouth. And the cat looks inside her mouth, thinking it's water, I guess. But the cat was, that cat was like used to drinking out of her mouth.
No, it was like a kiss.
Was that a kiss, Dan? I mean, is that normal that a cat will kiss your mouth like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Shredder would do that.
Yeah, but Shredder's a dog. Cats are different.
Yeah, no. It's normal reaction for the cat.
So
yeah,
the-
I find
But
this
you
one
can
to be
see that the cat
way
is
worse than the other one.
Definitely tasted it and is.
Oh, the
disturbed
cat is like
with
so
the
the
reaction.
The cat like panics,
Yeah.
like, oh my God, the cat is really, really, really spooked by that. And she's laughing. I actually feel bad for the cat.
Yeah,
the
one.
cat was really, like if Shredder reacted to something like that, I would
be
feel
worried.
awful. Yeah, I'd be worried about him. And Dan, you had pointed out that alcohol is very poisonous to cats in particular.
Extremely. Like a very small amount can be deadly. I mean, I doubt
Well, they're
from
so
like the
little.
tiny little bit.
Right.
But yeah, it's the fact that they're little, but also just their bodies can't process alcohol at all. And I looked it up. Like a teaspoon worth of alcohol can be fatal to a cat. So that is fucked up. This one is way worse than
Yeah,
the
this
toss.
one's
Yeah,
way
this
worse
seems
than
really
the-
cruel. And the way she laughed and didn't
Yeah.
really,
For sure.
I would have felt really bad. I mean, clearly the cat didn't get a lot of alcohol, just tasted it and then recoiled, but
But he did taste it, you can see.
oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
cat
Yeah, for
is
sure.
panics. I mean, really panics. And if I don't know, I mean that's like harming your animal intentionally, and
Yeah.
I just imagine putting
Not
Shredder
into
through that and seeing him react. I would just feel awful. So I don't know. You know, this I don't like to see, but It's Twitch. Everybody on Twitch is a fucking
Psycho.
idiot. Psycho. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it's bad. I don't like it. But everybody on Twitch is a psycho. Chris Brand is trendy. So let me see what else I got here. It's a whole thing. So she tweeted out, "Hey guys, I understand the concern. I am sorry for my lapse in judgment. I shouldn't have gotten frustrated with Milo, but I dropped him on the floor behind my chair." Oh, so there isn't a bet. She dropped him on the floor. I'm not that strong. The vodka thing was well over a year ago, but it was also a stupid thing to do. Also, I understand the desire to report me to pet authorities and encourage everyone to do so if they feel pets are being mistreated by anyone anywhere. My animals are well loved and live in a warm and caring home, and I will comply with any authorities that seek to validate this. Please stop coming to my house and asking my neighbors where I am. It's actually really scary. People have been sharing this message from her Discord that is yet unconfirmed. It says, "Don't worry, guys, I'm fine. I spoke to someone at Twitch today, and I'm not banned, but people who have been harassing me might be." Okay. I mean, I don't have a hard time believing that's real. But what's the big deal?
Well, it's just anytime anybody shows a cropped image of something from Discord, I am extremely skeptical. It is unbelievably easy to fake stuff on Discord. It's the simplest thing ever.
But the message I don't feel is damning, is it?
Well, she's implying that she's got contacts on the inside that are...
She does.
Well, I'm sure she does, but I don't think she would share that publicly. You know what I mean?
So
I mean, maybe.
Well, I'll say this from my
Pretty
own
dumb
experience
to
on
do so.
Twitch. I'll give you an example. The second part of this is that people are also upset about Twitch's double standard on enforcing things. So I'll tell you that my experience, because we used to be on Twitch and we used to be partnered with them. When we did our charity stream, Joey Salads came here and he went down to the park across the street and Justin Roiland pepper sprayed him in the face for charity, of course. And we had to do it in a way because we weren't ready for it, that Joey live streamed it on his phone and then we watched it on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So Twitch suspended Joey's Twitch account.
Like immediately.
But they didn't do anything to us. And I later spoke on the phone to my contact there, and he said, and I quote, that we give special treatment to our partners, to our big partners. Well, we take care of you. Because I was joking with him, like, isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious that Joey got banned and we didn't? Because we showed the same thing. In fact, we put him out there. We told him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, effectively, it was us, not him. But they banned him and didn't punish us, and we joked about it, and I joked about it with the Twitch staff, and he said, "Yeah, yes, you get special treatment because you're a big partner of ours." But is that really surprising? I mean,
Of course not.
not
No.
really.
Yeah, it's obvious that happens.
I mean, I get a way higher level of service from YouTube than
Right.
when I was a small channel. Makes sense, right?
It does. It's funny. I was just listening to the Bill Burr podcast recently, and he was talking about Epstein,
Mm-hmm.
and so he was saying the same thing that you're saying. Like, are you surprised that someone who's higher up gets a special treatment? Like, he was giving like a simple example. If you go to a club, and there's the guy at the entrance who lets people in. What's
The bouncer.
the bouncer. So if you go to a club and there's a line to get in, but you know the bouncer, the bouncer's going to let you in because he knows you.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that goes
All
in
the way up.
life all the way up. So if you know someone
Right.
somewhere really high up, you're going to get special treatment.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. People always look at it's like some nefarious conspiracy, but the truth is it's just when you know someone, you treat them kinder than if you didn't. You have more empathy because you know them personally.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Well,
having empathy for a child rapist is one thing.
Well, I would go further and say if it's somebody that you know that makes your company a lot of money,
Right.
you get preferential treatment, which
Thank
is really
you.
what it's all about.
Yeah.
Thank you. So apparently Alinity is very popular. I don't know how she's very popular on Twitch, right, Dan?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's like her and one other girl whose name I can never.
Who's
say.
that one girl? She's
Amoranth.
Pokimane is really big.
Oh, she's big too. That's true.
Pokemon,
But I don't know if she's in the same stratosphere.
I like Pokemon. She's a cool one.
Well, see, I don't know if it's the same stratosphere because she's a female, but I don't know if she's like a cleavage streamer.
I don't think she
I think
is.
she escapes that.
Yeah, she's not.
perception.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not seen as
Yeah,
one of
so
those.
I don't want to.
No.
Again, there's like this whole class warfare on Twitch, and I'm not familiar with it, so I don't want to
Yeah.
clump anyone up in the wrong
Ay, ay, ay.
place. So, but what they're saying is that there's a double standard. For example, here's a video of a user named Only Use Me Blade, who threw his dog, similar to how she threw her cat, and he was promptly permanently banned.
This one has licensed music too.
Okay, thank you for that, up. Here we have the video. So
Permanently banned.
permanently banned. I mean, this video is fucking insane, honestly. This guy, it's the weirdest thing, and all of his friends are like, bro, what did you just do? I guess they're drunk and streaming. There's two angles, which I'll show you. The first one looks way worse. The second one doesn't look as bad. But he's hanging out with his dog, and he just fucking chucks him.
Oh.
Like, what? Like, and all of his friends are like, why?
He's like, what the fuck was that?
But he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand why you can't chuck your dog. He's like, no. I always chuck my dog. They're so trashed.
He's just coughing.
I can't stand that.
This is Twitch,
It's
Hila.
just no. I mean that people will treat their animals like that.
Where's the one of the second angle?
I can't like if I think that Shredder is in the slightest pain.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, Shredder's our babe. He's our child. He's our firstborn child. Here it is from the second angle. Here. Doesn't look as bad here. But, I mean, he chucked it. The dog actually landed quite eloquently.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't look as bad here. I still wouldn't do that, but
Yeah, why would you just chuck your dog? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But it's pretty funny how all of his friends are like, bro, what was that?
Yeah.
And they're all pissed drunk, too. So having the presence of mind when you're that drunk to be like, what was that? Anyway, that guy got immediately permanently banned. So it's quite similar
it's pretty similar.
to
It was just a few months ago, I believe, too.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, this is like
I mean,
recent history.
So Alinity wasn't punished at all. She didn't get a suspension, not even for a day. So it seems like even if you're going to give someone a special treatment, that it's a stretch here to not even
Not
punish
giving
her.
anything. Yeah.
In fact, they haven't even acknowledged it. Is that right, Dan?
As far as I've been able to see, there may have been an update this morning that I haven't seen yet, but yeah, she seems to be getting away with it. I mean, the vodka one for sure at least deserves like a short suspension, maybe not a ban, but I
That
mean,
one is way worse.
yeah, it's
too.
way worse, and it's weird how that one. Not to say that it hasn't gotten attention, it is, but everybody's mostly focusing on the cat tossing, and that one is just.
I think people are maybe focusing on the cat tossing because it's such a parallel. And people are, I think they're just trying to prove that Twitch has a double standard, and they want to know why.
Right.
So she got a pass, and frankly, I have to say they have a point. There was a Twitch streamer. This one's so crazy. It's not really related, but it blew my mind. I'm not going to show it. But there was a female streamer who, during a live stream, would choke her fucking cats out.
Not completely out, but like squeeze
that
them
they weren't
extremely
pass
hard.
out, but she would like squeeze them really hard, and they would start clawing her until she bled, and they jump away. She was doing it to show them who's boss, so she could be the
What?
alpha. The part that blew me.
Oh my God.
So, but she was banned for a year. I don't know how big she was. Obviously, that's way worse. That's like Psycho. She should be banned for life. It was fucking
Yeah.
weird. Banned for sex. So, you know. I don't know what all this
get
other...
it. Like animals are so pure and sweet.
Yeah, they are. They're... Dude.
Why would you want to? Why would you even have that urge to do anything like that? I find it weird.
But I've heard... Well, you just... I think someone who harms animals is... It's...
Sociopath?
I mean, I don't know. It's self-hate, violent tendencies. I mean, not a healthy person.
Yeah.
Although I can't say that these people are... I think these people are just doing stupid things. I'm not saying that... Like the two clips that we saw, I don't necessarily think they're animal abusers. Oh, that second guy makes me wonder. The way he
I
threw
know
that
what you
dog was pretty
mean.
weird.
Like they're probably
He just did something
still
stupid.
taking care of their
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Alinity takes great care of her cats, and she loves her
Yeah.
cats. Like, that cat looked
But-
like it. I mean, do you agree
yeah.
with that, Dan, as a cat
Devin-
person?
I mean, the fact in the vodka clip that the cat is comfortable enough to come up and nuzzle her mouth or whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously those cats
Right.
like her.
Yeah.
But
But
that's. I mean, that's why that one's fucked up. It's like, why do that to this
Right,
cat?
you
that loves
betrayed
Yes.
the cat's trust.
you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But ultimately, she's done a very stupid thing. And we all do stupid things. It only happened that she was live streaming it.
Right. And
Right.
her life shouldn't be
Yeah.
ruined. Her career shouldn't be ended. But I think it's fair
Yeah.
to expect at least a little bit of
I
repercussion.
would
for
expect
that.
like a day
Me too.
punish
Yeah,
at
short
least.
suspension.
Especially after seeing this
Suspension.
guy who was banned for life.
Yeah.
For something that's like,
It seems weird.
really-
Both are weird.
I
I
really
don't
can't-
think he needs to be banned for life either.
yeah, I don't know if he had a previous history, but
Maybe.
like obviously his seemed a little more intense, but you can't really draw a distinction between the two. So the fact that he was banned for life and she wasn't punished at all is very, very questionable, for sure. So there you go. I think people are definitely overreacting, but I also do acknowledge that Twitch absolutely has a double standard.
Mm-hmm.
There's been stuff of like dudes being banned for being topless, and then girls with like I don't know. There's a lot of stuff around sexuality. Girls who push the envelope obviously much farther than her, who aren't punished.
Mm-hmm.
But then like a dude shows himself topless. Like apparently dudes can't even be topless on
Can't be
Twitch.
topless?
No.
Why?
I think they may have revised that when I was researching this. That was like an issue a couple years ago, but they've now revised their rules
Thank
Why
God.
would that
a
be an
little
issue?
bit.
I think because I don't know. Twitch is a nightmare.
It does seem
It
really
really is a
arbitrary.
nightmare. And I do feel like the people that run Twitch, there's been like rumors that Alinity's like sleeping with Twitch staff. And I have no freaking idea if that's true or not. It sounds outlandish. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying anything about her, but the people that run Twitch would do that I know of. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like, they have these parties. I wouldn't be surprised. They're just a bunch of young kids. These are
That's
not
the thing. It's a bunch
about
of kids.
Twitch is not like a slick company. It's
a-
not.
I
It's just a
mean,
bunch of kids, and it's owned by Amazon. They have a ton of money, and it's like,
I
it's
can tell from our experience, it's definitely just a completely different age demographic. Like compared to YouTube, the people that we work with on YouTube are
dude,
adults,
professional.
their parents,
They-
they have whatever,
The people who work
and
for
the
you,
people on Twitch are like
it's a
our
bunch of
age
kids.
or younger.
It's a bunch of kids that are running Twitch. And they have parties. They mingle with the streamers. Like, there was this Twitch party we went to once during E3, and all the streamers were there, and all the staff was there, and everyone was
Right.
getting drunk together, same age. You know those. You know they're fucking.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even.
Bunch of drunk 20-somethings having
Yeah.
sex. I don't believe.
And
it.
I wouldn't even be surprised if some of these girls are like, I'm going to specifically try to fuck a high-level Twitch staffer to get preferential treatment. You know, if I had tits, I'd fuck the shit out of... But again, so and another aspect I want to address in conclusion
Yeah.
is that there's a lot of angry young men, I want to clear this up, who see attractive girls on Twitch and they perceive them as having no skill or no talent, yet they are very popular. And that makes them angry because they want to be very popular on Twitch and they see themselves, oh, I'm better at this game. Or I'm more entertaining than her, yet nobody watches me. And they get angry because the girl just has a pair of tits and she's attractive. And I say to them, you in this world, first of all, you need to get a fucking grip, dude. You in this world have got to use what you've got. Some people are really good at video games. Ninja, by far the most popular. Some people have big titties.
But that alone will not take you that far. You gotta have some talent. You gotta be able to entertain
Well,
or
I think-
something.
I think
or you
people
gotta
will
be
counter that.
smart. Well, I don't know. I probably would bet that there are a lot of attractive girls that wouldn't make it because I don't know.
Not as big as her, but I feel like, well, yeah, you're right. To be successful in any career, people always
You have to
don't give.
be. It doesn't just happen for no reason. You have to be hardworking, or
Right.
you know, there has to be a lot to the sauce of what makes it happen.
You're right.
It's not just boobs.
You're
or
right.
Just
You're absolutely right. When people are successful in any field, it's easy to discount their success and say, "Oh, they're only this, they're only that." People only succeed, especially over the long term, by being extremely motivated and working hard and having an edge and being very good at that edge. So maybe she's got a lot. Maybe you're really talented and you've got all the same things as her, but she's got an edge. She's an attractive girl, and that matters in this world to some people. She's clearly delivering some unique product that is that people want to consume. And just because you're a pasty, ugly fucking guy who happens to be mediocre at Fortnite, you know, you don't have tits. Sorry, dude. That's life. It's always been like that. Men get handsome men, you know, get preferential treatment. You think I wouldn't like to be beautiful?
It's kind of interesting too. If you look at the top streamers on Twitch, like the males, I mean, granted, they are, you know, people like Ninja are excellent at what they do, but it is interesting. I mean, the majority of them are pretty handsome guys too. I mean, Ninja's not an ugly dude, you know what I mean? And it's like it's not fair, but that's life. I mean,
helps.
yeah,
Come on.
attractive people get ahead in life. That's reality. So, man or woman.
I absolutely agree. And I mean, sex sells. That's like true to every degree. So I think there's a lot of young men that hate these attractive girls who show their cleavage on Twitch because they see them as having this unfair advantage. But look, that's life, dude. You got to find another edge.
I feel like those guys are probably the kind of guys that would watch it.
Of course. That's exactly right, too. They're the
Yeah.
ones that are watching. They're the ones that are supporting and subscribing.
Who's watching? I'm not watching it.
Exactly. Who's watching her? That's so true. Somebody is watching her, subscribing, supporting her, donating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The amount of hate that attractive girls on Twitch get makes me uncomfortable. It's like it's just you got to get real, dude. You know, if you can get better than Ninja at Fortnite, then great.
If they're able to get the following and pull in the views, then they're doing something right.
That demand will always be there. Look, you know, some people want to watch Fortnite with some titties, and that's just that. Right, Hila?
That's right.
Thank you.